Hey guys, Portia here, and today I want to show you guys how to create for your designs in Canva. I have been rolling with Canva for quite some time now, and it is one of my favorite tools to create designs. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Starting with create a design, we're going to go with custom size. So you want to make sure that over here you select inches because it usually defaults to pixels. And our width for this particular design is going to be 8.5 and the height is 14. So what I'm doing, guys, is actually creating a design for a mug, but it's going to be a trio design. I want a set of mugs, and the 8x5 by 14 inch sublimation paper will fit all three of the designs on one sheet, and we can print them at one time. So what we're going to do is say create new, and like I mentioned, we'll be able to put all three images here. So the mug size is approximately 4 inches by 8 inches. So let's go ahead and go to elements. And I want to put a square here where the height is going to be 4 inches. And 4. We're going to bring this on over until it says 8. I don't need 8.5, I need 8. All right, I'm going to bring this up here, and I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this because this is pretty much going to be the area that I'm going to work in for each design. So we are just going to duplicate that, bring it down, duplicate that, and bring it on down. So the first thing is, and you can see I recently searched this, and this is pink and black stripe pattern background. And I want to put that here. So I used the square there to make it into a rectangle to ensure that it was the size that I needed. And I'm going to put it on my first and my third section. So let's move this up here. And like I said, the hot pink square is just like a jump off for me, a base, so that I can know exactly that what I'm building is the 4 by 8 inch rectangle. And then the middle, this one is going to be a little bit different. And I'm going to search in elements one more time. This says striped watercolor seamless pattern. And if I hit see all, we're under the graphics tab. I actually want this one to go next. So although they're the same stripes, it's still a little bit different from the first and the last one. And I think that I want this to go this way this time. I'm going to pull that out. All right, so far so good, guys. The next thing I want to do is add some lettering here. And we are going to go back over to elements. And this time I am going to, This time I'm going to paste in there, enjoy every moment hand lettering. And the one that I want is this one. And this is going to go on this side of the mug. And don't worry, guys, if we can't see it, it is okay, because what we're going to do is go ahead and change the color and the outline. So we're going to go up here to edit. And give me 1 second. First, I want to change the color to white so it'll show up. And then we're going to go to edit. And I want to outline this. So we're going to go to shadows, outline it, and I want it to be black. So that is perfect. And now for our middle design, I want to add another set of words. And this time we are going to search once again from elements. I can do all things. Well, I can do anything, inspirational words. And the first one, you can click on see all, but the first one that comes up here is the one that I am looking for. We're going to move this over here, but I don't want it to be so close to the edge there. All right, and then we're going to come down to our third one. And the next set of lettering that I want to appear, going to go back up here into our elements. And it is good vibes only. I'm going to hit see all. And this is what I want here. I'm going to make this a tiny bit smaller. So I hit refresh because you see that our enjoy every moment disappeared, and I have no idea why, but that is okay. So we're going to change that coloring to white. And once again, I do want to add an outline there. I'm going to say outline, and we want that to be black. Then we're going to go back up here and make our outline again, since it chose to disappear on us. And we have good vibes only. All right, guys. So once again, we are working on our trio. So far, so good. Each mug has stripes on there, whether vertical or horizontal. And then we are going to have a saying on each mug. So next is I want to balance the front and the back with something on both sides. So it is okay just to have something on one side because we totally could rock with this and be done with it, but I want to put something on the other side. So let's go ahead and go back to elements. And what I want to do, the first thing I'm going to search is, let me grab it, is going to be Messy Marker Valentine's Day. And I think this is going to give us an XOXO. That's what I'm looking for. And if we make this a little bit bigger, I think this XOXO goes better here. And we are going to go ahead and change the color on this as well to white. And then go back to edit. And we're going to put a shadow on there, which is the outline. All right, and that looks good. All right, the next thing that I want to go here is a kiss. So what I found is by searching human lips illustration. So we're going to put that here. Enter. I'm going to see all. I like this one here because it matches, and we're just going to bring this size down a little bit. And then what I want to do is just duplicate this XOXO and bring it on down. All right, and we disappeared again. So let's go ahead and refresh. And then add our outline back. I don't know why our elements are disappearing, guys. It's just because I want to show someone something. That's the only reason why I can think that it's acting out when I'm trying to do something. Now, I will tell you guys, just as a little side note, I originally found these sayings, enjoy every moment, good vibes only, by going to elements, and I searched cute sayings. And if you go under graphics, they have a lot of already stylized hand lettering and different things like that. And you could say, click on one, highlight one. And then if you have pro, you'll see in the drop down here, you can allow yourself to see more like this. And then just pretty much keep going till you find what you're looking for. Or you can even type a word in there like good vibes, and then see what Canva has to offer. Now, the next thing I want to do is bring in a mug template to kind of see, and this is going to be like a 12-ounce mug template. And I want to be able to see if I have my elements lined up properly. So give me a moment. Let me find that. I'll be right back. All right, guys, so I don't know if you can see this, but this is a mug template, and this is a template for a 12-ounce mug. I couldn't find one for 11 ounce, but what I did know for sure is if I hovered this template in the center of my design and I line my elements up. So what I see here is I can do anything. This is a little bit bigger than I want it to be. So what I can do is I can move this template here. So this gives me a way of like checking my work. So if we pull it down, what I'm going for right now, once I center this, is that I can do anything. I want to make this just a little bit smaller. And I have found that the lettering for the 11 ounce mug is usually about 2.3 inches by 1.9, like somewhere in that range, 2x3 by 2x3. It really depends on like how wide the lettering is. But what you can do is just go ahead and use your template there just to make sure you are within the workable space or the printable space on the mug. So guys, what I'm going to do is just go ahead and center all of my elements. All right, guys, so that looks pretty good. And the only thing that is left to do once we check our work and we're happy with the placement, and of course, you can pull it out a little bit more. The only thing is, so say, look at this one. It's fitting pretty centrally, squarely in our little rectangle here. But if I wanted to pull it out a little bit more, I can, but I just don't want it to go too far over to the left side or too far over to the right side. I kind of want each section of the mug to live in its own space. So that's why I'm going to leave that as is. But guys, that's pretty much it. It's pretty straightforward. All I did was layered one thing on top of the other. And there is a video out there for the actual mug itself if you are interested in seeing how I sublimate this design onto the mug.
All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. I just want to share with you all how I use Canva to create some of my sublimation and vinyl designs. If you have any pointers, I would love to hear them. Also, if you have any questions, concerns, emotional outbursts, go ahead and drop them below in the comments. And remember, guys, stay creative, stay colorful, and always find joy in the little things you do. Until next time, peace.